do it.
Rotate your phone. You can't turn your phone. I'm not turning it.
No, it's fine. Just go. All right, I'll do it.
You're
live.
Hello.
All right.
But just no one's joined yet, so you don't have to do
thanks a
anything.
lot,
Thank
everyone.
God.
Oh, 7 people.
Oh, here we are. Hello. We're waiting for people to get on board. We only just got on board. Do you think they can see us? Can someone send a
41.
message? Can someone send a message?
41. Oh, well, that's enough to
And
say.
say they can see us. And hear us?
Welcome.
59.
There we go.
76.
The budget of this has gone up. a lot.
88.
Yes,
Hi
thank you
everyone.
very
Is everyone? We'll just let people come on board.
Yeah. Good.
much. All aboard.
Have a drinky.
You're going to advise about the shakiness.
So, I can start now. I mean, people are going to still come on board. I'm looking at me wife. I should be at the camera. It's been unreal. I was put in charge. I'm Dave Gleeson, obviously, and thanks for joining us. This is Crafty, a very, very good friend of mine, and I'm sure you'll find out an amazingly talented muso. Over the coming weeks and months, we're going to start doing this stuff on a pretty regular basis, and yeah, it's a bit daunting because I was in charge of all the technology.
What? So that'll be fine, wouldn't it?
Oh, for goodness sake, all I turn up with, I don't even turn up with a mic. All the other guys have to turn up with guitars and pedals and all that stuff and know how to plug stuff in like you. And I just turn up with a mic. So it's been a little bit of a long drawn out process. Hopefully that we can play some songs and make everyone feel a bit happy. It's a crap time, you don't need me to tell you that. But
Our
yeah,
job is to try and make it slightly less crap.
we've been checking out other people doing this stuff, this live streaming, and we thought we'd have a crack at it and messages and, you know, let us know what you think we should play. It's not going to be all Jets or all Angels or anything like
Oh, no,
that.
hold on. Something's going wrong with the camera.
Oh, no.
Is that better, everybody?
Hang on. Tell us what we need to do before we start.
You can't be
The producer's going nuts.
sideways phone. Okay, is it right now, everybody?
Everyone, tell us if that's right.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you can't tell that the budget for this live stream
all spent on beer.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we've got a big sign though.
all spent on beer.
I hope you like the sign. Bella's got a lot to say for it if you don't.
How's everyone feeling about that?
Hold on. I think it's... Okay, it's fixed now.
Is everyone saying it's fixed?
Yes.
So what we're going to do is, because we've got a lot of time over the next few weeks and months, we're going to iron out the bugs and
Not have me holding the phone.
not have my wife as the tripod. She just referred to herself as the tripod. I said, that's my job, David. Anyway, we're just going to play a few songs, a couple of songs I've written, songs I've wished I'd written, and you know, try to pass an hour on a Sunday afternoon. Shout out to all the people on the Red Hot Summer Tour. We'd actually be doing that at the moment with the Angels. So a bit sad that we didn't get to finish that tour, but let's hope that somewhere soon down the line we're all back together on the road again.
And shout out to all the people at Dave's Local, the Scenic Hotel.
Yeah, well they're not there now.
So they're not-
They're locked out.
Well,
Everyone-
no, but they
everyone
would
that
have
we
been
drink
there. At least I would have been there, and
Well, that's
we
right.
might have had a jam at that time.
We were
now,
supposed to be at the Scenic Hotel this afternoon, and yeah, so that's sad that we couldn't do that. But anyway, let's play a couple of songs, and yeah, everyone go nuts at home. You have to go nuts. Make sure, because we'll know here. If we finish a song and you're not going nuts, we'll get that cosmic vibe that you'll think we suck. Feeling like a punch-drunk cold punk, got nothing but this beat-up guitar. An old leather jacket, patched up blue jeans. Lord, how'd I ever get so far? 'Cause I remember telling Mom and Dad, you know it can't be all bad playing in a rocking band. Yeah, but the truth was a stranger. I never knew the danger, living life as a wanted man. Tooling down the freeway is okay, just as long as you got someplace to go. New towns arise right before my eyes, every 50 mile or so. Well, I remember Benson last night, man, I got so blind I must have drunk 100 cans. They kicked me out of my ass, said I got no class, they didn't know I'm a wanted man. So every day of the week I wake up in a different city, and every night of the week so far. Come on, Crafty. Yeah, I love it. Woo! Oh, well, tonight I'll sing my songs again, old friends. Just like every night before, I get up on the stage behind the wire cage with everybody screaming for more. Yeah, getting took and getting had, you know it can't be all bad playing in a rockin' band. And every place I go, it's nice to know. Hey, Davy Boy's a waterman. How happy go? Yeah. Yeah, so every day of the week I wake up in a different city. Or I used to. And every night of the week I keep rocking out in different bars. And all the chicks I meet, they seem to be so pretty. It's such a low down life, you know, I wonder how'd I get so far. A nice boy like me, such a low down life, you know, I wonder how I get so far. I went to a Catholic school, it's such a low down job, you know, I wonder how'd I get so far. Hey! Everyone's gone absolutely nuts. The crowd's gone mild. What do we got here?
We're going to say hi to Benny.
Oh.
Hey, Benny.
Hi, Benny. Benny, who plays with us sometimes, watching in, and I know that a couple of the boys from the Jets are watching in to see me make a fool of myself.
So for Benny and all of Dave's mates, I've got a song message for you.
Yeah. Oh, that's it as far as
That was
you
it.
go with
That was it. Just, yeah.
Wow, man, that is a deep message to share with someone over the internet.
Wasn't a very long one.
It's an absolutely crazy thing that everything's going, you know, we've all been shut off from each other. You can see that me and Crafty doing the social distancing thing.
Hang on a minute. Hang on. There we go.
Well, there's a bit of the old hand wash on the desk, on the table. But yeah, I know it's we make fun of it, but it's absolutely, obviously, very bloody serious. But how is it for all the agoraphobic people and the introverts and that? They're like, sweet deal. It's our time to shine, man.
I've got a mate that's like that, and he said, I was doing it before it was cool.
Oh, we isolate ourselves anyway. Now, whoop, whoop, someone went whoop whoop up on the road.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we live in a quite a rural area, so to be able to sit out here in this beautiful garden that my mother-in-law Mary maintains.
Hello, Mary.
She's sitting up there. We've got a crowd of Mary and my wife doing the camera, and my son, a dog somewhere, my wee dog. There's some sheep over there.
James, thanks so much, and also for Paul as well for helping us out with all of the tech work.
It was an absolute nightmare. I was yelling at people, screaming at people. Katie's doing something.
Oh my god.
It's a secret. Also, hi to Beck as well. Thanks heaps
Hi,
for
Beck.
helping the preparations for us.
Hi everyone. I know my family are watching as well. Dad and
Hi, Mum.
and Joe,
Joe.
and Aunt and Jerry. But this is wild. It's probably how many thousand people are you playing to? None. Not any thousands.
Matty Johns.
Okay. James is giving me, you know.
Matty Johns is there.
Well, Matty Johns. God bless Matty Johns. I've got a special treat for Matty and Joey Johns coming up a little bit later on. Now, make sure you do keep yourself hydrated while you are at home, isolating and cutting yourself off from the rest of the world.
Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I do. Do you want to do a Chuck Berry song? You know, John Brewster and Rick Brewster toured with Chuck Berry, and when they were very young, when I think they were still the Keystone Angels, and they were supporting Chuck Berry as well as playing in his band.
Yeah.
And they said to him, "What songs are we going to play?" He said, "Chuck Berry songs." He's got 400 songs, and they were expected to know them all, and of course they did.
all pretty much go.
Yeah, something like
Almost.
that. Well, they all sound like Beach Boys songs to me. Too soon.
Hang on.
It was a teenage wedding and the old folks wished him well. Yeah, they could tell Pierre did truly love his mademoiselle. And now the young monsieur and his madame rung the chapel bell. C'est la vie, say the old folks, goes to show you never can tell. They furnished up an apartment with a 2-room rowboat sail. The refrigerator was full of TV dinners and ginger ale. And when Pierre found work, the little money come and worked out well. C'est la vie, say the old folks, goes to show you never can tell. Chuck could be rocking in his grave, not rolling. They had a hi-fi stereo and man, did they let it blast. 700 little records, all rock, rhythm, and jazz. And when the sun went down, the rapid tempo of the music fell. Hey, c'est la vie, say the old folks, goes to show you never can tell. Here we go. Hey, hey.
My turn.
What about that for a whistling solo? Go. Yeah. That's what rock and roll is missing. It was a teenage wedding and the old folks wished him well. And they could tell Pierre did truly love his mademoiselle. And now the young monsieur and madame have run the chapel bell. C'est la vie, say the old folks, goes to show you never can tell. C'est la vie, say the old folks, goes to show you never can tell. C'est la vie, say the old folks, goes to show you never can tell. Oh, yes. I was actually invaded by the spirit. That's amazing. The spirit of Bob Down came into me in that while I was doing that, which is great. I love Bob Down's spirit entering me more than any of the other stuff.
I miss that guy.
He's still around, don't worry about that.
I remember.
I think he's on a cruise ship somewhere. Speaking of which, how cheap do you think cruise ship holidays might be going at the moment? Oh, dark. We're actually on a cruise ship only in October last year. We had a ball with 50-something other bands. And, we got to hang out with all these people, but I could only think that being made to be there would be just hell on earth. I mean, this bloke here, I don't know if you can see my very bogan, what do they call it, cooler. Chris Franklin gave me that. Now, I was speaking to Chris the other day, and he said, I do stuff all most of the time. He said, but now they've told me that I can't go outside, I feel trapped. I'm like, it should be revelling in it. He doesn't do anything, we don't do anything. This one's for Excellent. Thanks, James.
Oh,
Oh, that
that-
producer
that-
telling me stuff.
That last song, by the way, goes out to Dave Wood, who is learning some amazing new songs. He likes this one because it's just 2 chords.
2 chords.
He bought a new guitar yesterday, so on your Dave, there you go. There's your second song. He also has one of your songs that he's practicing
Shivers.
as well.
I mean, Shivers. But I think every rose has its thorn. It's
Yeah?
just 2 chords.
No, I reckon there's more.
You reckon?
Oh.
Let's have a talk about it on here.
I'll have a listen.
We've rehearsed this. We rehearsed probably, how many times is this?
Yeah.
This is the first one. So this is our first rehearsal, and I think it's going better than the first rehearsal we were supposed to have, which ended up in a pub session where we got a few beers into us and didn't pick up a guitar.
Those ones are actually really quite fruitful, though. Try that at home, maybe.
Fruitful. This one goes to, they're letting people out of prisons, and I think that's a good idea. Let them out, let them roam the streets. I don't look if you're in there, you're non-violent offender. Surely they should just say, yeah, look, off you go. There, you had a few traffic fines or whatever you need to pay, you know. But it's all for the coronavirus effort. And this song goes out to all those people who aren't getting out.
Oh, that was that rehearsal that we didn't do. Hi, Rosie.
Hey, Rosie. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. Oh, and that train, it keeps a-rolling on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno, what a prick, just to watch him die. Oh, when I heard I was so blowing, I hang my head and cry. Cry like a baby. Folks dining in a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee, smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free. Yeah, but those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. Do it again, Crafty. Came in, it was out. Now if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Oh, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. Oh, when I let that lonesome whistle blow all my blues away. Remember the big ending? I said I let that lonesome whistle blow all my blues away. I said I let that lonesome blow all my blues away. Oh, someone's trying to flare out a stinks for that.
I forgot.
Haven't you got a crowd noise on that box there?
I tried plugging it in and it
I
wasn't
didn't
working.
have time, no time.
Yeah, the technical issues. Don't you love
The
it?
cloud's gone mild! This is possibly the weirdest gig I've ever done. But it's, as long as you're all enjoying yourself out there, I hope everyone's got positive comments. Keep your negativity to yourself. I always do. Hope no one saw me post about the Chinese government a couple of weeks ago. It might have been a bit over the top. Oh, the things we do and say. Now, this next song I put on my solo album, 2002. You all remember that? They don't all remember that. A couple of thousand people bought it, so if those couple of thousand people are watching, thanks. Sold them out of the back of the truck, didn't pay any tax on them. Woo-hoo. I'm mucking around, of course I did. I paid more tax than I should have on them, because I'm that type of a guy. But this song's about being human, as we all are. Well, not all of us. Christopher Pine's obviously not. Is he still a thing? Is Christopher Pine actually still a thing? Christopher Pine?
Oh.
1,000. We've topped 1,000. There's 1,000 people out there. Rock on. That's unreal.
Nice. Good to see you.
Are they all saying nice things, Bella?
Yeah.
All nice things back then.
Bella.
Oh.
There's the kids manning the...
That's our tech team, everyone.
Tech station. Most of the stuff that you can see on that table actually isn't...
Yeah, it's not even plugged in. It's just there for show.
No, it looks good, but... but what?
I'm so glad, I got to say, that we spent all of that time. Like, I went to J-Car, you had to go into J...
And
like
the people at J-Car.
Oh.
Thanks.
Yeah, and you know, it's just a phone. Why did we even bother?
Why did we even bother? We tried to get all smart about it. I tried to show people, oh, yeah, I know about tech. Don't worry about that.
Don't you love it when you
I know
see
that Scotty
performers
Kingdom's
play?
laughing.
Don't you love it when you see performers play and they keep complaining about all of their problems that they've
Yeah.
got? Yeah.
I can't get any fold back. Got no fold out.
What?
That's why I'm not going to tell you, chin up and all that stuff. What I really hate about this whole situation at the moment is all the mega stars getting mileage out of showing how amazingly affected they are. I saw Sam Smith, and look, I'm probably introducing the Jets fans and my fans to Sam Smith. He was a once overweight X Factor winner, and now he's not overweight, but he cried the other day because he's so affected, sitting in his millions of dollars mansion, telling us how hard it is for him. So I'm not going to tell you how hard it is for me. I'm not sitting in a $1 million mansion, but I have got a $1 million backyard. Look at this.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I should put some fish in that lake and catch them.
Did the Kiss doll come with the yard as well?
Yeah, the kiss doll came with the house.
Hello, Roy. If you were ringing me just to see if you could get through.
You're on
while I'm doing
telly! This song was written by Frank Jones and Brent Parlane, who offered me a little bit of advice on when I put out my first album, my first country album. It's called Wanted Man. You can go and listen to it. Jimmy Hocking helped me out doing it, which was an amazing experience to have. Shout out to all the boys from the Jets. Love yous. All the boys from the Angels. Love yous too. Shout out to everyone. I love yous all. Jeff Fennick taught me that. I'm only human. That's all I've ever been. I'm not as dependable as I would like to be. I keep trying, oh yeah, to be a better man. But I am what I am, and the Lord knows it's true. I'm only human. Well, I'm a part-time angel, but when the sun go down, I work a night shift on the other side of town. Let me introduce you to three that work with me: Miss Temptation, Misbehaving, and Misery. I'm only human. That's all I've ever been. I'm not as dependable as I would like to be. I keep trying and trying, oh yeah, to be a better man. But I am what I am, and you know that too, I'm only human. Well, Miss Temptation leads me on like a guardian ad light, and misbehaving keeps me up all through the night. The sun comes up, I got misery and pain. They follow me home every morning, wanna start me up again. Yeah. Hey. Well, hey, St. Peter, hold that gate, 'cause there's a party tonight. I'm gonna be a little late. I'm only human. That's all I've ever been. I'm not as dependable as I would like to be. I keep trying and trying and trying. Oh Lord, I want to be a better man. But I am. I'm just what I am. Oh Lord, Lord, Lordy, Lord, I am what I am, and I is what I is, and you are what you are, and is and am. Can I get an amen? Amen. Can I get another amen? Amen. And another amen.
Amen.
Oh, that's the last one, is it? I'm only human. Yes, I'm only human. The top part of me is human. Woo! Yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Everyone just would have got rocking with that. Now, I'd throw Bear across like they used to throw Skippy. I was sitting here last night, and I was thinking about when we do this and how people will be out there in Storyland. And I said to in Storyland, what is Storyland?
The
Storyland.
land of stories.
Storyland is not a thing, obviously. But out there, I remember I used to watch Romper Room, and I said to my cohort here, Crafty, remember Romper Room?
Yeah, I've
Where
heard of
Miss-
it,
where
but I didn't watch it like when you did.
Miss whatever her name would say, romper, stomper, bomper, boo, tell me, do. If all my friends had fun at play, as all my friends had fun today. And then she'd say your name. She'd say, I can see, she was looking for a pretend thing, right?
Did you watch it, Kate? Yeah.
And she'd say, I can see Katie, and I can see Mary. And you'd sit there and wait for your name to come out, and if it didn't, you were utterly disappointed. But when it did, you were punching holes in the roof. It was an amazing thing for a 16-year-old boy to be watching that. Enjoy it. Was it Miss Kim? I think it was Miss Kim. And of course I told him, and he's gone, yeah, nah, old guy. Go and tell some other old person about your reminiscences of ABC television.
Now you listen to me. I didn't just say old. I might have been thinking. No.
Not so much for the old, I said. Now, what we're going to do now is my friend's number. Oh, so many famous friends. Who is there? Hans the German. He's one of my friends.
Yes.
A very good friend. Who else? Oh, Tony Grace is a good friend of mine. Look. He bought me that massive bottle of scotch for my 50th birthday. I haven't touched it yet. Oh, I've
You've
got
got a lot of time on your hands.
plenty of drink to get through before I get to that one. But yeah, I've got Hans the German, and of course Maddie and Joey Johns. Maddie and Joey Johns have become.
There's three.
That's it. There's my famous phone book gone. So Maddie and Joey Johns, every time I see them, they tell me how much they love this song. And this song is written by Grant Walmsley, a long time compadre of mine for many, many years, and a great songwriter. There's no doubt about that. And every time I see him, they go, oh, mate, you've got to play this song. And I go, mate, we've never played that song live. So I learned it about 20 minutes before this started.
Well, this is live.
This is to Maddie and Joey. Hope I don't stuff it up. Can't do much about the government's policy. Can't do much about the heresy. Can't do too much to stop the squeeze on society. When you're all out of touch, you can't have much to say. We can put a man on the moon, but we can't find a cure for starvation. Everybody's passing the buck and there's no realization. Well, ain't it life being impossible? But there ain't no harm in trying. Said ain't it life being impossible? But I'm gonna die trying. Can't do much about the birth of a new age. Can't say too much about the old days. Can't do much about that equal and opposite reaction. Can't do much about that satisfaction. Don't know much about it. Didn't listen too much. No use in denying your piece of luck. So ain't it like being impossible? But there ain't no use in hiding. Hell man, ain't this life being impossible? But I'm gonna die trying. Can't do much about what's gonna happen today, and you can't do much about yesterday. Can't say too much against some angry individual, and that's me. You can't say too much against the majority. Is there any use shouting about it? Will anybody listen? Will anybody back you up? Is it gonna be your mission? Well, ain't it like being impossible? But there ain't no harm in trying. And I said, hell, man, ain't this like being impossible? But I'm gonna die trying. Oh, and I think that's an uplifting song for all of us. It might look impossible, but you might as well get out there, roll your sleeves up, get your crack out of your pants and have an absolute red hot go at it, ladies and gentlemen. Remember when Kim Kardashian said she was going to break the internet? And all she did was put a big ugly crack right down the middle of it. See, this is another thing. All these jokes come. If you want to send us some jokes, if you want to get involved, get some suggestions for songs or things we're going to do. I'm going to do there'll be a Garth Brooks Day coming up in the next little while. There'll be a Beatles Day. There'll be a Kiss Day. We're going to do all Kiss. There'll be an AC/DC Day.
Someone like that.
Neighbours.
Someone likes Garth Brooks. Everyone likes Garth. I love Garth Brooks. Went and saw him a few times. God bless him. Yeah, so any suggestions you've got to make it? I want it to be like, hey, it's Saturday. Me. They would never have done that on Hey, it's Saturday. Daryl Summers burping on camera. No way. Absolute ultimate professional. He said to me one time, get out of the way, mate. I'm supposed to be on stage. And I took that as, wow. It was like meeting Billy Idol. Hang on. I'll just pick that up. Yeah, met Billy Idol. We did a tour with Billy Idol and Cheap Trick many moons ago, and I was very excited because I'm a mad Billy Idol fan. And everyone else met Billy and said, oh, he's the best bloke, he's unreal. And I'm like, you guys don't even know Whiplash Smile. You don't even know his albums, and here you are telling me all about how great he is. And I finally got to meet him, and he absolutely brushed me. He gave me a hand as he walked past. And I just spent the rest of the night crying. Even on stage, we were doing shadow box and I was crying. I wasn't. I'm just trying.
On the inside.
This is me feeling dead air, ladies and gentlemen.
Someone wants to know about your brother and the cow.
my brother in the cow. Look, the legend has it that my brother, former policeman, once the only drew his revolver once, and that's to shoot a cow that had been hit by a car. Look, it might be true or might not. It's a story I've told many times. Cows have guns.
Hit by a car.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most greatest song ever in the world.
Do you want to sing it, James?
Cows with guns. Sorry, sing James.
Yeah, so if you've got any suggestions, you think that we should maybe do more stuff or less stuff.
Less is more, after all.
Well, I'm hoping for the people who had low expectations that they've been pleasantly surprised. They've got exactly what they came for. Now we're going to be doing this on a weekly basis. Sundays, obviously, as winter comes on, we'll be finding places around the fire to do it. We'll be doing little campfire things and that. We just want to spruik some local businesses. Anderson Hill Winery is in the Adelaide Hills. Good friend of mine,
Hello, Ben.
and his wife own that beautiful winery, and they're still open for business in many ways. And Sidewood Winery, who we do a bit of stuff with as well, they're still doing some stuff to try and keep themselves afloat. Takeaway meals, selling wine, and of course all the alcohol companies are going pretty well in these treacherous times. So make sure any industry that you can support, you do. There's my father-in-law on a tractor. Rock on.
Good on him.
Hey, he's all right. Get him down and sing.
I got to say, I don't know any other 91-year-olds driving tractors. That's awesome.
I posted footage recently on my Facebook of my 91-year-old father out there threading galvanised pipe with the old tap and die system. So he's an absolute legend. We live on a beautiful place. We're very lucky that we can isolate in the way that we do. I know other people don't have it so lucky. And look, thoughts and prayers, obviously, from everyone. And obviously at this time, I think people are looking out for each other and their neighbours more than they ever have. And that's probably a good thing that's come out of this. But make sure that continues. I think that's.
Thanks for having me here, Dave.
Maybe it's like
some more hand
sanitising like crazy, don't you?
It affects the mouth.
It does. It does. You shouldn't drink it. They've been doing that in Iran, and that hasn't worked out very well at all. It's good to see Donald Trump is blazing a trail. He's going to have everything open by next week, and half the population dead by, I don't know, July, something like that. Look, these are crazy times. And another thing I'll say about celebrities, and for anyone who looks at influencers or listens to any of the garbage that these morons trot out, get your facts from, World Health Organisation, the Chief Medical Officer of Australia. And the funniest observation I've seen is people last year, Scott Morrison wouldn't know what's going on. I'm not a Scott Morrison supporter per se or anything like that, but times of crisis call for very different measures, and people are kind of they're playing it by ear and going day to day. But I love everyone going, Scott Morrison wouldn't know what to do last year in the bushfires, and now everyone's going, what do we do? He won't tell us what to do. You can't have it both ways, people. So look, I just think that these are unprecedented. Easy for me to say.
Oh, you need some more hand sanitizer,
I
mate.
need some more hand sanitizer. Right.
Cheers to the hand sanitizer.
I was trying to be like social community service, but anyway, yeah. Look after your kids, look after your family, look after your loved ones, and we're going to finish the show each week. The show may get longer or shorter, as I've said. We're going to finish it each week with this song. Hopefully, as time goes by, we'll be able to invite more musicians into the yard. Spacing, obviously, would be a huge concern, but we make sure that we're doing all the right things, as you all should do. Thanks for having us, and we're going to finish with this song. What would you do if I sang out at you? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Come back! Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I'll try not to sing out of key. Oh, I get by with little help from my friend.
feel at the end of the day?
Are you sad because you're on your own?
No, I get by with a little help from my friends. No, I get high with a little help from my friends. It's true. Yeah, I can try with a little help from my friends. Do you need anybody? I need somebody to love. Could it be anybody? I just want someone to love.
Do you believe in a love at first sight?
Yes, I'm certain that it happens all the time.
Let's sing this one together.
What do you see when you turn out the light? I can't tell you, but I know it's mine. Yeah, I get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get high with a little help from my friends. We're gonna try with a little help from my friends. Do you need anybody? I need somebody to love. Could it be anybody? I just want someone to love. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Yeah, I get high with a little help from my friends. Yeah, gonna try with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. A little help from my friends. Thank you. Oh, I had a mosquito bite me the whole time I was doing. Oh, itchy as. The kids are here. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Hope it's been a bit of fun for your Sunday. I'm going to work on some jokes. Have you got any jokes, Bella? Oh shit! Was that into the mic? Sorry about that.
Wait, what was the dinosaur called with no eyes?
No-eyed dinosaur.
Do you think he saw us?
Oh, brilliant. See, jokes like that, they're going to come. I'm going to do some Banjo Patterson and Henry Lawson poetry readings as well, because I love those guys and I want to really promote the spirit of Australia. So anything you want to suggest, I can cook. I've done a bit of hedging. I'm going to show you a bit of that later on.
Can you do both at the same time? That'd be
Hedge,
great.
I've actually come up with an idea that I will be doing a hedge trimmer solo in the next coming weeks, and maybe even a chainsaw solo. So thanks very much everyone for tuning in. And
Jump in the creek.
James is jumping in the creek.
All right, the show's over when James jumps in the creek.
Oh,
It's cold as a Frenchman's embrace. Oh no, straight to YouTube.
Cold as a pond.
Okay, so thanks very much for tuning in, and we'll see you next Sunday, God willing, and stay safe and stay healthy and look after each other. Rock on.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Oh.